are rules you're supposed to follow at night. Unwritten laws that keep you safe when the world gets quiet and dark. And one of them is this: never, ever follow someone who's walking backward. People say they see her after midnight. That's the most common time. It happens when the streets feel empty enough to be unreal, like you've stepped onto a movie set and everyone has gone home. You'll be walking, minding your own business, and you'll see her. A girl walking backward toward you. It's always the same. She's far away at first, just a shape in the distance. The streetlights might flicker, casting long, dancing shadows that make it hard to be sure of what you're seeing. But as she gets closer, you realize something is deeply wrong. You see her shoulders, her back, the way she moves. Her body is facing away from you, as if she's walking in the same direction you are. But her head is turned completely around, a full 180 degrees. She's looking straight at you the entire time. Her eyes never leave yours. The motion is unnatural, a physical impossibility that your brain struggles to process. The footsteps you hear are slightly out of sync, a confusing rhythm of someone walking away while coming closer. It's a paradox that makes the hair on your arms stand up. At first, her expression seems normal, almost polite. A small, closed-mouth smile, the kind you'd give a stranger you pass on the street. It's disarming for a moment, but you can't ignore the fact that her neck is twisted in a way that should have snapped it. And with every single step she takes backward, with every foot that lands silently on the pavement, that smile grows wider. It stretches. It pulls at the corners of her mouth, slowly, unnaturally. It's not a happy smile. It's predatory. The kind of smile that says it knows something you don't. A low, grinding sound, like bone scraping against bone, seems to echo in the air with each millimeter the smile expands. It's a subtle change, almost imperceptible, but you feel it in your gut. This isn't just a person, it's a performance of dread, and you are the only one in the audience. The strangest part is the feeling it gives you. It doesn't feel like she's just walking. It feels like something invisible is pulling her toward you on a string. It's too smooth, too deliberate. The distance between you closes at a constant, unnerving rate. It feels like she already knows where you are, where you're going. Like your paths were destined to cross on this specific, lonely street. The streetlights begin to flicker more erratically now, and the world seems to blur at the edges every time you blink. You start to feel a magnetic pull yourself, a strange compulsion not to run, but to stand your ground, to see what happens next. It's a fatal curiosity, a trance-like state that overcomes your survival instinct. You know you should run, scream, do something, but your feet feel like they're encased in cement. Through hushed whispers and terrified online posts, survivors have pieced together a set of patterns. Rules. Rules that, if followed, might just keep you alive. The first rule is simple. If you stop walking, she stops too. She'll just stand there, in the middle of the road, her head twisted around, her impossibly wide smile fixed on you waiting. The second rule offers an escape. If you turn around, if you break eye contact and walk away, she disappears. When you gather the courage to look back, the street will be empty. It'll be over. You'll be safe. A faint heartbeat begins to thrum in your ears, a primal rhythm of fear. These two rules offer a lifeline. They offer a choice. But there's another rule. There's one more. It's the one most people never learn. Because learning it means it's already too late. The heartbeat in your ears stops. Abruptly. Silence. The third rule is a trap. She only turns around if you follow her. And here's the terrifying part. Some people don't choose to follow her. They describe it as a pressure, an overwhelming force that pushes them forward. They say their body just keeps moving, one foot in front of the other, against their will. It feels like stopping, like standing still while she waits would be a far worse fate than moving toward her. It's a deep, instinctual dread that tells them the only way out is through. So they walk. They close the distance. They follow the girl who walks backward, drawn in by a horror they can't resist. They watch as her smile becomes a grotesque gash across her face, and still they walk. And that's when it happens. The moment you break the one unspoken rule. The moment you decide to follow her. She stops. Her backward movement ceases. The world goes silent. And then slowly, with a series of sickening cracks and pops, she begins to turn around. Her body, which has been facing away this entire time, starts to rotate to face you. The spell is broken, and a new, more terrible one begins. Her face, it doesn't fit her head anymore. It's as if the features have been stretched and distorted beyond human limits. The smile is too wide, wrapping from ear to ear, filled with teeth that aren't quite right. And her eyes are just black pits, voids that don't reflect the flickering streetlights. They don't look human. A whisper, layered with static, seems to crawl directly into your brain. It doesn't come from her mouth. It comes from everywhere at once. It asks a simple question: why did you follow me? People who follow her are never seen again. There are no bodies, no struggles, no answers. All that's left behind are missing posters that eventually fade in the sun. Sometimes a phone is found on the sidewalk, screen cracked, still on, the recording icon blinking. The final few seconds of footage are always the same, a blurry, close-up shot of a smile that's too wide, followed by static. So if you're ever out late at night and you see a girl walking backward on an empty street, don't speak to her. Don't wave. Don't even acknowledge her if you can help it. Turn around, walk away, and don't look back. And whatever you do, don't follow. Because she only stops when you do.